Oh, I've been wanting to do this for a little while. Pretty much every time I've rolled through, and it doesn't look looted. What a beauty. I need to get into this bookstore. I need a welding book. So it turns out that every time you're driving with a broken trailer, once it does get to like I'm assuming 10%, because I don't think it's quite on zero yet, you just start losing things. I've lost a big old, what do you call it? Sorry, terribly caught off guard. Lost a floodlight just out in the back, middle of the road. Not very good. I've lost pretty much everything else along the way. I'm almost a little bit tempted to dump it, but at the same time, I know that I need it. I know that I need it to bring home whatever we find in Rosewood, and I know that we're going to need it for a lot more. So I've kind of just got to commit to the bit, I guess. Commit to the bit, hope that we can pull something off, and get ourselves out of wherever mess we need to get out of with good gear and a restored trailer, rather than just a mess that we have currently. Alright, so far so good. Is this actually going to work? No. Way too many Zs. Come on, lads. I should have just left the engine running. That would have been a way better idea. Alright, we got one shot at this. Oh, started. Started. I just panicked. I've died to vehicles way too many times. Alright, we're hoping for a big swing. Come on, dude. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's getting late. It's super foggy. And things aren't looking too clever. But I decided to make a slight detour. So we turned right at the Muldraugh crossroads, came up a tiny bit further and took another right into Muldraugh's factory. Now, I kind of think that could be the answer to all of our prayers. I feel like once we get in there, we're going to find pretty much everything we need. Find some books, find some gear, find some just good stuff to help us get by. And kind of just be the answer to all of our problems. One problem, however, is the trailer. And I'm a little bit tempted to leave it behind for now. The thing's kind of dumped out all of my gear along the way. And yeah, it's not exactly what we want. We need gear security, not gear waste. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be a big climb across if we go that way. Let's go for this one. Yeah, cheers, pal. Making me destroy absolutely everything. There we go. That'll do. But yeah, it's been a bit much. It's been a bit of a nightmare. I lost the floodlight, which is not good. There's a random floodlight sat in the middle of Muldraugh. Lost a bunch more gear. And I think it's just because the trailer's at low health. It's at like 7 or 8%, which is not really what you want. I feel like that is just going to shed gear everywhere. Man, it's been like 3 days since I played this game, and I feel very on edge. Not going to lie. What I do want to do though is grab the sleeping bag from the car, sling it in here, and just get ourselves a little bit settled for the night. Because yeah, we have got to be a little bit careful. A little bit careful out here. Otherwise I'm going to get myself very hurt and kind of be a bit upset because I'm really liking how far this character's come. Let's just do one clean sweep. Make sure we're all good. All good all round is the most important thing. Yeah, sweet as. Let's go grab the sleeping bag, come in through the back door and get cozy. Hopefully, it's a fairly cruisy night. I think this is the first time I've done this since day one. Ooh. Brilliant. Okay, it's a little bit awkward. Come on. That's a bit of an issue. Oh, we can do that. Okay, cool. I thought it was just strictly hold E, and I've been flapping that door about for so long trying to get him. But there we go. It still looks really cool. It still looks really cool. It's a nice little change. It means you've actually got to put the work in rather than just rush it, right click, drop, right click, pick up. It's fun. And there's head wobbles. Doesn't half burn you out though. Damn. That went down quick. Ah, I forgot that we emptied our water out as well. Perfect timing for a sink. Just fill everything up and get some sleep. I'll see you guys bright and early. We slept, and he just kept sleeping. That was a very, very long night of sleeping. It's 2:30 p.m. That's wild. That's a long old night. Fair play. Yeah, that's not good at all. I did try and crack on with a bit of a book, so we're a little bit further through carving. Got the rest of the food eaten, so we're out of that. And the eggs started going stale. Again, not very good. We have got some flour to make up for it, so we can get home and make some more bread. It's the little things. The little things. We're like right next door to this place, so I think I'm just going to crack on. Get ourselves straight in. Hopefully, it's a fairly cruisy day, and we can get in and out within one episode. That's the plan, anyway. I was hoping to be in Rosewood by now, but things kind of took a slight turn. I feel like we're probably not going to find the book we're after there. I'm not going to lie to you. I do want to go and clear it out anyway, because, well, it just makes sense, doesn't it? It's a place that needs ticking off, and I'm ready to tick things off. Just feel like this one could tick the box first. See what I mean? It's a whole lot of gear. That's not the place we want to be. That's an office. Guess that's kind of job number one, isn't it? Locate where we want to loot. It's been a very long time since I've been here, so I'm not 100% sure, but this looks like the one. Looks like we could have our work slightly cut out for us. If I sling it just by this garage. These buildings do not link. Brilliant. Let's try the front door at the very least. Lovely. Okay, not the strongest start, but it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Starting to think I should have brought the sleeping bag here instead of leaving it in the diner, but who knows? It could be our saving grace if we can fall back there. I'll leave it there for now. This looks just like a lot of woodworking supplies as well. Again, not exactly what we're after. Come on, folks. Didn't see a chair in there either, come to think of it. We're going to need some of the rest. Hopefully. Let's just check the alley out first. Try and get in a back door. Any luck, we can figure something out from there. As long as it's fairly quiet. There's a roof on this place, though. That's always a good shout. Up and out the way. Come on, fellas. Leave the back door alone. And we're exhausted. Classic. Okay, now we've got to be a bit speedier. Ooh. There we go. Hopefully just as cruisy. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy going on. There's a whole workshop floor in there, though, which doesn't look too bad. Try and switch out. Oh, there's a chair. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's rest real quick. Kinda hoping this back door is open. Or at least one of the two back doors is open. Good start. Can't get the chin stab. There we go. Being graced by the chin stab gods is always a good thing. Guessing it's just going to be more wood. Planks, all of that stuff. There's the crates. More down the front. And we got some tools too. Nice. Fingers crossed. Okay. Not the worst start. Small hacksaw blade. Okay, we might be able to make this work. Don't quite know what these hacksaw blades are for. Unless it is just to craft our own hacksaw. I feel like we probably can't do it here, can we? Ah, there we go. The more you know. Well, I'm going to grab some blades. Just in case. They're only light. Feels like a bit of a no-brainer now we're here. I feel like it's one of those parts I could spend forever looking for later. And kind of draw a bit of a blank. Let's grab one more big boy. Let's grab one more of each. Why not? Where does that put us? 5 bigs, 3 smalls. That'll probably do, to be fair. Let's just hope that's not all we're going to find. So far, that's all it's looking like. 2 steel ingots. Absolutely take those. Let's just sling everything we want in this crate, I think. Keep ourselves a bit high and mighty. Maneuverable. Yeah, that'll do. Done the thing again where I haven't bought a duffel bag. Still bars. Tell you what, it was a lot more profitable than I thought. So I did try and film a bit of it, but it's kind of just been me skulking around in the dark, just scrolling through crates. Has not been that exciting to watch, but we did find a good bunch of steel ingot. Not quite sure what we can do with it or how much we can make, but it's not a bad find, I'd say. Got a couple more just over here. Nada. And anything in the toolboxes. I'll take the wrenches, just for good measure. Every single time at the minute I'm heading out and not being able to find one, so it's probably not a bad thing to have. Another steel bar. Wouldn't mind another table for back at base too. That's kind of a nice one as well. So I think I want one in the back end of the workshop, just so we've got somewhere to actually put things together whilst we're at the forge, instead of coming the whole way back. I might turn around and say no, but it's nice to have just as a backup, you know. I did find a car key in there as well, so I might maybe try and put that to use. Get out of here, kid. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to dump off the trailer, head on back to our diner, and call it a day. Because it is getting dark, it is getting late, and I do not want to get caught high and dry out there. I feel like that's one way to get ourselves killed very, very quickly. Feel like they're the only two on that left side, so I'm going to start on the right today. Just do the rounds. I mean, all the stuff we're finding kind of seems like woodwork. There's a raccoon. Just a baby. This feels a bit meatier. Brilliant. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. But this could maybe be what we're after. If we can get inside. Being the most important bit, of course. Please be unlocked. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, perfect. One table. Good start. Yeah, let's just try and loot it as quickly as possible and then get out of here. Is that it? Yeah, it's an abandoned factory. Brilliant. All this house alarm for nothing. Wonderful. Okay, it would be a cool base though. I like that idea for a future multiplayer run. Wrong side. Classic. Took a gamble coming through the grass and got very lucky. I reckon we just pull in here for 5 minutes, wait out whatever herd is going to roll through, and relax. Okay, maybe we're not pulling in there. Do not want to go squishing those little dormice. They're way too cute. One full battery. Perfect. Steel bar quarter. Oh, no way, we can craft our own hand drill. Come on. There we go. Lunged forge drill. That's very cool. I like that a lot. I feel like we could keep that one in the bag for future reference. Very nice. Pliers. I feel like we've got some back at base. You know, I'm going to check to see if we did bring a duffel, because a duffel bag would be so much easier right now. We did. Of course we did. I knew I was prepared. I just completely forgot about it. So prepared, my brain can't even prepare for it. Always a good way to be. Nothing else we need. Nothing else we need to drop off. Blade in hand, duffel bag in the other. Sounds like a good day. Tool roll. Ah, it's a mechanics book, of course it is. What else would it be? Right, let's try and deal with you first and work our way through the rest. You know, maybe it's a good thing we didn't crack on. Can already see a bunch, yeah, pouring through the sides. There's two. I want to take whoever's out here before they get in. Before they get me, preferably. Get on, fella. Nice. Nice. Alright, no books by the looks of it. Not the welder's book we're after, anyway. Nothing too crazy. Ah, clever. Lock her in with a bin. If it works, it works. I'm not going to try and remove it. Let's just go full sprint. There we go. Alright, is there anything else? Another courtyard over there. The road which takes us around to the other warehouses on the other side. Cool. Ooh, almost. How many are on that door? Ah, they're on the inside. Hey, yo. See ya. Nice. Alright, do we still drop duffels when they're empty? No. Cool. That works for me. Is there anything we actually needed, however? Tarp's probably not a bad idea. A nice backup muffler probably isn't a bad idea either. Saw some welding rods. And that would be a good idea. The rest we can probably live without for now. Oh, I already grabbed the welding rods. I'll take some pliers, just for good measure. And another little bit of gear. That'll do, I think. That'll do nicely. Maybe we head over the other side on foot just to scope it out a bit. I think it might actually be worth doing a tiny bit of welding whilst we're here. Just so we can repair out that trailer. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. We can tear that door down too. Wonder if that'll do welding. Fingers crossed, eh? But we got one welder's mask and a welding torch. Big door coming down. There we go. What a beauty. What a beauty. No Zeds inside either. Good start. Not a bad little haul, to be fair. Not a bad little haul. It's just sling. You know, I'll keep hold of those, actually. I feel like they could maybe come in handy somewhere. Take the nuts and bolts. Whetstone. Never have too many. Twine's a pretty good find. And a gas can. I tell you what, I will... You know, I'll keep them in the bag. Keep them in the bag, keep them close. Probably can't go wrong if we do it that way. Unload. Onwards we move. Hopefully we can actually get in. Ah yeah, what's that? A welding or metalworking? 137. I think it's metalworking. Yeah. This looks a bit more promising. It looks locked. There is a window, at least. Probably a back door. No need. Perfect. Oh, do you remember the last time we were in one of these in Muldraugh? And we set off the house alarm immediately. All of that work to get inside and just blew it. Straight off the bat. Was not a good day. Alright, one book being in there does fill with hope. And a lot of it too. Let's just shift some crates out of the way. Trying to move crates rather than break them down. Because, I mean, what is the point of breaking them down these days, let's be honest. You gain no XP from it and you just waste a resource. Not unless you're looking for planks anyway, which out here I'm not. Just play it safe, I reckon. 1, 2, 3. The only downside, if Zeds do break in, we shoot ourselves in the foot immediately. Price you gotta pay, I guess. Price you gotta pay for good gear. A whole lot of sacks of sand and stuff. A couple of bricks. They could actually be a little bit handy. Get you out the way. Sling you in a corner. Just to find some planks. Perfect. Can hear a few Zeds shuffling. I think we just, yeah, take the risk. It's going to be a big risk too. Get on, fellas. Man, I'm glad he's good with long blunt. Kind of go into these without too much stress nowadays. And without too much panic. It's always a good sign. Nice. Not bad. Wouldn't mind just poking my nose in over here as well. And it's locked. Not ideal. There's got to be a front door, right? Or a window somewhere. Literally anything. Anything is better than a wall. Should have brought the sledgehammer with me. Maybe I did make a little mistake. Come on. Hopefully, this one's the last one. So I'd like to not really stress about any more of these, to be fair. Beautiful. It'll do. Door number 2. Locked. There's a window just around here. And another door. Electromax manufacturing. Ah, it's still going to be electronic stuff, isn't it? Nothing we're actually after. I think we're going to break out this window. Yeah. Ah, it goes further around. Class. This place is actually pretty big. Maybe I should have stuck to the left side. Looks like it could be looted already. We're about to find out. Sunstar Motel. Right in the middle of Muldraugh. I'm assuming that's the one anyway. Oh, I really don't want to eat those. Let's have some sugar. Might just tie me over. I wonder if they got any chips in there. Oh, please. Strawberry soda. Nah. Classic. Might sort of happiness out though. Fingers crossed. Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Moving swiftly on. Let's get our flashlight on. Water is good. Can hear the groaning. I just can't see him. Oh, super close. I knew she was close as well. I didn't even know why I tempted fate like that. Playing a brave, brave game. Good little back room. We might actually have a second to check it. Bleach, bucket and nails. That'll do. I'll take the whetstone. I feel like we could actually need it for this bad boy. Yeah, it's been on its way out for a little while. Lovely. Whetstone is gone. Man of the hour is in. We are getting a little bit sleepy. Might be worth trying to find a decent sofa down here or something. Nice. Ooh. A funky satchel. A medical satchel. That would have been perfect if you scratched me. I would have been well prepared. Very fancy. I like that. Never seen one of those. Kind of want to just take the whole thing. Just because it looks cool. Could shift all of our meds out of the box and put them straight into a satchel. I like it. That makes me very happy. Adding to the car keys. I really did sort all of that out. More steel bits, which is very nice. Even more steel bits. Okay. Regardless of whether we find this book, this was a very good find. So, kind of makes me want to just start stripping down bars to get that next level. I mean, it would be worth doing, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. We found all the gear out here for us, just whether we've got the propane to make it all worth it. I mean, either way, we could always just head back to base. Head back to base, top up our propane, unless we find another propane torch. Got one in the neighbouring place, just not quite in here. Hey, yo. See ya. Yeah, we're getting tired and exhausted now. Kind of the two devils we do not want on our shoulder. Steel bars, more steel bars. More steel bars. More steel ingots. Very good. Ah, brilliant. There we go. Maybe we just check the officers out, see if there's anything pulling us in. Like a welding book, please. Please, please, please have a welding book. Nothing in there, nothing in there. No, that's okay. I'll deal with it. Bunch of little units just down the front there. Definitely not going to be a welding book up here, but a nice little spot. I do like the way they're utilising roofs a lot more. Gets me a bit more excited for the future. Let's just check this side too. Ah, so sad. So very sad. Get you out of the way. Okay, let's maybe go snooze on the sofa and then just organise all this gear. If we can get at least one of these doors open without too much stress, it's probably the way to do it. There's one broken window there. If she's the only one I have to deal with, this will be a good day. Please make it so. No. Brilliant. Just like that. Immediately shot ourselves in the foot. Alright, if we're quick and strong enough. Come on. Perfect. Ooh. No. There we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's grab a sofa. Let's shift it into literally any other room. We got one shot. Nice. We could be okay. Locker room's always a good shout. A lot of potential for a little welder's book. I feel like I'm going to search the world for this and just draw blanks everywhere. That does make me very sad. Yeah, no joy. Perfect spot to get some sleep, however. I think we have got just about enough light to make this work, though. Perfect. Duffel bag, you are coming in handy today. Very handy. I feel like that's kind of been the saving grace of this whole trip. Could have been very heartbreaking otherwise. Just grab a whole bunch of extras. Sling that on there and that on there. Let's get to work, I guess. Let's get to work. Hacksaw blades, once again. Didn't even clear those out. Classic. I could have sworn the extra bits, the ingots, sorry. The ingots weighed 12. Maybe I'm just losing my marbles a bit. Who knows? Not me. Alright, large handles, steel pipes, and good gear. That's what we're here for. Shifting gear is always the most long thing in the world, but we have got a lot. Like a stupid amount. I'm quite happy with our hauls so far, actually. And we'll run through it before we go anywhere. But, yeah, so far actually very good. Forgot I had that in there. Oh, well. More to the pile. Yeah, we're actually looking really good. I think that might have been the last of the steel bars, to be fair. Last of the steel bars. We've got a stupid amount of steel bars, stupid amount of iron ingots, steel ingots, and just a bunch of extra bits. A couple of large handles, which is just grand. And yeah, that marks the end. Let's get to the haul. Let's show you. It's been great. And we've been able to do it in daylight as well, so we're saving batteries left, right, and centre. It's been a good day, man. Been a very good day. Is that everything? We're still slightly overweight. Where? And why? Strange. Bullpen hammer. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So, this is what we got. We got 3 steel ingots and 18 bars, 6 ingots and 10 bars. Not a bad find at all. It's been a good day. It's been a very good day. Can I clear that just to sort our hunger? Not quite. It's the only thing I wasn't quite prepared for is food, surprisingly. So one thing I've actually been on top of this run. Wild. Absolutely wild. But we're doing good. We're doing very good. I think the last place to check out is just over the road here. I did like a bit of a loose loot of the building next to us. But yeah, it didn't look... Well, it did look pretty clever, but didn't quite have what I was after. And that being a book. And something tells me we're not going to find it here either. Just got that gut feeling, you know? Made it a trash on the floor and just how much of a mess it looks. Ah. Okay, maybe this could be the one place we do find a book. Looks like a pretty technical place, you know? It's quite a lot of gear as well. There's hope. There's a little bit of hope. Unless this is just going to spawn like all office loot and no books. I don't know how office loot works, but it feels like just a lot of junk. There's more next door. Haven't quite finished up in there though, but we can go back. Ah, it's been looted already. Oh, this is probably the one place we could have found something. That's sad. Did just spot another key ring though. Can fill that with all of the car keys and be done with them. That's going to be a damn good day. Just grab that steel sheet as well. No way can we craft hinges. Large, learned forge hinge. Perfect. Oh, that's going to make life so much easier. Wonder if that's where the hand drill would come in handy. Drilling the holes. Nice. Today's been a good day. Today's been a very relaxing day, and I've quite liked it all. Just cruisy, you know? No real stress, just A to B, clearing Zs. Like the good old days. It really is. All of this was locked, wasn't it? Yeah. Just get back in the door that we know. We try these. We came through the window. Yeah, just a bunch of officers to search. Hopefully we draw something. Literally anything will do. Just praying, like hands together, for a Welding book. That's all I need. Just drawn a pretty mighty blank. A bit annoying, but kind of expected, I guess. It'll do though, it's not too bad. I think I'm going to grind my way through the rest of the metalworking just for the sake of it. The welding, sorry. Otherwise we're kind of going to get a bit stuck out here without a trailer. And the amount of gear I've already found, I kind of need that trailer. Like, desperately. There's a lot here. Like a stupid amount here. Very grateful for what we have found, that's for sure. We maybe get lucky. No. I would take the trauma bag, though. Let's try and shift all of this gear straight into here, and then we get 2 duffel bags. Today's a good day. Stethoscope. Be nice if they were actually useful. Take those, take the bandages. We can craft some tweezers. Nice. I'll take those sewing needles. We don't really need them, but it's always nice to have. Do I have any tweezers in here? No. Well, off you go. Don't quite know if there's tweezers on the multi-tool, but it'd be good if there were. To be fair, I don't think I've ever had a multi-tool with tweezers, so kind of a pointless thing to say, I reckon. And this place was kind of enough to just squeeze in bags. It worked, but not a ton of gear, really. But it'll do the job. I'm not complaining at all. I think game plan is head back, get some sleep. Most importantly, where did I set that sofa up? It was in this building, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I remember. Straight in the locker room? Matt, it's literally been 5 minutes and my brain's just completely forgotten already. There we go. A lot of tedious tasks just making me forget. But yeah, we're good. Let's snooze and hopefully tomorrow's the day that we can repair that trailer and get out of it. Fingers crossed we can just drive straight over the grass. Hopefully not hit any trees in the process. Oh, we have got some jerky. Nice. That's the one thing I wanted. Come on, car. There we go. You get there in the end. This thing's struggling big time. Didn't think it would struggle this much, but it's only getting worse. The engine's pretty good as well. I don't know why it's taken such a turn for the worst. But, yeah, I guess it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's just one of those things. We can actually fit. I'm quite surprised. Very nice. Shut that puppy off. Head over and grab our duffel bags. I think there's a table in there as well. I might take that. If we can. 10. 2 boxes of 10. That's not really what we want. But yeah, we have got another propane torch in here. We got a bench. We've got a ton of steel bars. Let's just try and get it done. Try and get level 3. And then at least we can repair trailers and hoods and trunks and all of the stuff that carries gear, basically. That is the most important thing. Try and fly through it quickly and then we can load up and I can head back home between episodes. Save you guys all the aggro. There we go. Nice. Alright, welding torch numero 1. I believe numero 2 is in here. There we go. Nice. Cool. Alright, what can we cut down? Cut bar. Requires welding level 1. Do just want to see how much we get. Cut ingot into blocks. Oh, that's quite cool. What can we do with a steel block? Steel ingot into block. Got ya. Required items. Steel block. Cut block into chunks. And then chunks into something smaller. Steel steak. Chunk. Man, it'd be nice if I could type into pieces. Okay, cool. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Steel bars. Let's see how much we get. Let's just do 1. Welding. Oh yeah, that's not going to do welding at all, is it? 137. Oh, it does. Just to cut the bar. Oh, of course, yeah, we're cutting the bar with a torch. Cut bar. Can we put it back together? Ah, yeah, there we go. We cut the bar into steel bar halves and the halves into quarters. And then we forged them back together. That's how this works. It's all coming back to me. Slowly but steadily. Cut another steel bar half. Alright, let's just do one last half and then we can do all of the steel bars. What do they weigh? It's the most important question. 0.5 up to 2. And they're 2, down to 1, down to 0.5. Cool. Steel bar half weighs 1 each. Sick. Okay, they have done this properly. Perfect. Perfect. Don't know why I doubted them for a second. Brilliant. That's one thing I should have doubted, though. The torch. I knew it was going to go. Knew it. Ah, that's so annoying. Okay, back to the drawing board then. I guess we just load up and hightail out of it. We might actually have to do a trip home and then a trip back and then a trip home and a trip back. because that trailer is battered. It is not taking gear anywhere. Brilliant, and the bags are full. Nice. Today's been a damn good day. Brilliant. Well, I hate to wrap it up on a low note because I've got to do a lot of trips, but I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Has been a successful day regardless. I've got no questions about it. We've got a nice little workshop set up here so we can actually get some sort of production down. But yeah, it's going to be a job. Going to be a job. But yeah, either way, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to the members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.